Welcome guys, we're going to go ahead and watch these two play. Looks like the Chicken Area has gone ahead and dropped from the game, or he just quit, I don't know what. But Sync is going to be the Protoss on the left, going up against MellodistXpn. Sync had a rough time in the last game for 1 gate expanded, got shut down by early Marauder pressure, first Stalker, completely out of position, completely missed the early push, and it hurt him a lot, ended up costing him the game. Mellodist had a very well done early pressure, and he followed up perfectly, getting Stim, an expansion, a large army, and he just was able to overrun Sync, forcing Sync to spend a lot of time microing, a lot of time doing what he did not want to do. Now, the map is GSL Terminus RE, so you have your normal natural expansion, and your third is locked down. There is no rocks on here. Look on GSL Terminus SE. So, good little note. Also look down here, Rich Vespine Geyser. So maybe 1, but it does give you 8 gas instead of 4, and it goes away twice as fast as a normal geyser. So, little bit of a thing to note. It's similar to the gold that used to be on this map, and then when the early versions of it, that was a long time ago when this map had gold bases on the inside, but no longer. First gate going down for Sync, no similar quite yet. Down in the base of Mellodist, we do not see any gases quite yet. If we do, we'll probably see them soon. Yes, there it is. There is the first gas. So we are going to see a no gas fast expand. Something I'm kind of surprised that not a lot of people do is what you can do is get the first geyser, mine 50 gas, take off all your SCVs, get a reactor on your barracks, and then pump out double Marines, get out command center, and just have bunkers to defend with Marines. And it defends just about everything. Few things do beat it, but it's not exactly an inconceivable fast expansion. I believe Thorzane likes that fast expand. So now Sync is there. He's going to be able to throw down his Cybernetics core right now, which he does do. So he's going to normally get out everything he can. I hope the stream is still okay. You guys say something in the chat. I'll check it in like 20 seconds to account for the delay between when you guys hear me and when you guys get to respond to what I say. So please, I would love confirmation on that. There are issues with my computer overheating and issues with me overheating because this room is so damn hot. Now, MellodistXpn is continuing to mine gas past the 50 mark. You can easily get a factory right now if you really wanted to. He did do a proxy factory before. Tech Lab being thrown down for the barracks. We do see 2, looks like maybe 1 or 2 Marines are out now. Don't know exactly how much. Probably just 1 at the moment. He has scouted down there, and there's the other Marine that I thought was there. So good, it's 2 Marines and then the Tech Lab. Probably going to be a Marauder going to be built. He does have enough money for it, and is going to be a Marauder. No concussive shells quite yet. Second gas going down, but looks like no other major tech being thrown down. Nope, there's the factory. Once again, this very weird factory placement. I guess he's using it really as a scout. Going to use it instead of actually going for a scan. But guys, if you see here, if that factory lands in this line of sight blockers, and it could build 2 or 3 Hellions, if that runs in, there's a very high mortality rate of all the probes in this mineral line. Just note that. So now we are seeing Sync go for a 3 gate, no expansion. And there's the... Oh my god, he is doing it. Oh my god, guys, he's doing it. Ooh, I like this a lot. It's so much fun to see things like this. Now, Mellodist has not gone for any other tech besides that. But, oh, I can't wait to watch this factory just build Hellions. And there's the landing. And there's the first... No! Hide the Hellion! Hide the Hellion! Get 2 or 3 and then push in. Oh. And now Sync is not aware of that. He's got a pylon at the front. I think he wants to do a 3-gate expo. No, don't. Oh, yes, he's getting more than 1. Hide the Hellion. Hide the Hellion, Mellodist. No. Oh, boo. He lined him up, but there's no... oh my god, he's actually doing a lot of damage to this single Hellion. There's a Stalker. There's going to be 1 probe kill going down. He can probably get 1 more if he starts attacking quickly. Oh, he's going to be able to do a lot of damage, maybe 4 kills. Oh my god, this 1 non-blue flame Hellion's got 4 kills. That is a ridiculous stat. Another Hellion's actually being made too. It's going to get killed before it can do anything though. Or will it actually get a kill? Oh, it's got... No, it had 1 flame and then no. So that's unfortunate. But attack in the front happening as well, but not able to do much. I don't think I should even bothered pushing up. But the Hellion has stopped distracting. All those army units are in there, and really it looks like Mellodist is going to pull back because there's just too much. He can't do that. But he's expanding once again and getting a Raven. No cloaked Banshees, it seems. Just strictly straight to Raven, which is good. It's a good defensive measure. He's done a surprising amount of damage. I can't believe he got 4 kills there. And that's checking from checking the chat for stream okay. Wow. Alright, so now we're going to see what's going on. Robo's there, going to be produced. And there we go. So now Nexus is being thrown down by vileSyNc. Very nice move. Try and get his counting back up because he's actually behind, which is shocking. The fact that he lost 4 probes baffles me to 1 Hellion. I would expect that kind of damage if Mellodist had waited for 2 probes or 2 Hellions and then pushed. I would have expected that. Alright, so now Barracks are going down. 3 Barracks can go for straight, once again going back into just normal bio play. Medevac is going to go down. Raven is here, going to be able to go the good old point defense drone. So all these guys are in here. Nexus is getting closer and closer to completion. Let's just quickly look at the unit station and see what the worker has to be. 30-29. So vileSyNc has currently boosted up to being ahead, although now they just went to even. The problem is, though, that if you look in here, Oral Command is getting really close to completion, and Mellodist will be able to have his natural up and running. But vileSyNc isn't too bad. It's not that far behind in terms of natural timing, so it's not a big deal. It's not anything that's to make him lose the game. So Mellodist is going to be running around. Oh wait, Mellodist is red. He's not blue. I just noticed that. Whoopsie-daisies. So there we go. Fix that. So now Mellodist is going to run. It's actually not a different color every single game. So now here we go. We've got all these add-ons happening on those barracks, salvaging happening on those bunkers, and we will be able to see him moving down, probably throwing down new bunkers or go for an attack, as his command center is going to just go to his natural expansion and do what he normally should do. Proxy pylon back there is very nicely. Doesn't see any more landing with a factory down there. It would be even better if he had gone for an add-on. So now here we have vileSyNc. He's got 12 probes down here. Only getting his 3rd gas. I like that. It'll be stays just like that. Look down here. We have charge beam, which is very fast charge and very fast armor. vileSyNc could be going for a very large gateway unit play. If he gets a couple more gateways, it could definitely work, be viable. It's what I do on Talon all there. Go for 1 gate expand into double forge into 3rd, and I do it very, very quickly. All that happens within the first 8 or 9 minutes of the game. The +1/+1 and all that. It works out very, very nicely. So as Marine gets healed, it stamps. It's going to run in and try and take out the probe, it seems, or just get to the watchtower to watch the probe as it retreats. But this is a very rough army for vileSyNc to deal with. These guys are very powerful, especially with the 3 medevacs. Oh, he might just drop into the main base. Oh, wow. If he just drops in the main base, that'd be really annoying to deal with. But there's going to be an observer. I think, oh, he sees that observer. But he's not going to chase it. He's got the Raven. Doesn't even need the scan. But there is going to be the drop inside the main base. The factory is watching these units over here. Immortal is out now. And there you see the drop down there. The observer actually is almost getting hit. But there's going to be attack down the front now, too. Where is the stim? There is the stim. Units getting forced funneled down the ramp. Charge is there, though. And very nice force fields once again from vileSyNc. Going to really help him out. Point defense drone is on the field, though. Gets targeted down by the sentries, though. Very nice move. Force fields are hurting vileSyNc now. More force going to get casted, and it looks like he should start targeting down the medevacs with those stalkers, get a few kills there, but the force fields are actually going to save those medevacs' lives. Nice hole by vileSyNc, but it's once again really, really close. You can see a lot of units just streaming in from the base of Mellodist. So it's actually looking to be very rough for, oh god, what is this factory doing landing? Oh my god, you see this medevac almost go down. A lot of medevacs are taking a lot of damage, but it's going to tank a few hits. There is once again going to land. He might be using it so he can lift it off and have a retreat path, but there's a lot of force fields going down there. Once again, really helping out. Sentries over there are doing no attacking, though. Lift off with the medevac. Oh, if he targets that medevac down, that's really, really hurt. They'll help him a ton, but those Marines are coming down slowly, very, very slowly. We're going to see killing off the medevacs. There should. Memorial's doing a lot of damage. You see one medevac going down, another medevac going down. Stalkers could easily give chase. Looks like the factory took down a lot of hits, but the Raven falls. Raven is a very nice target. So now Mellodist is forced to retreat with all those units he's actually still setting down. Looks like these two guys are going to run. Never mind, they get caught. 3rd base goes down for Mellodist immediately after all the attacking. Sync has his Templar Archives up. No Storm quite yet. He can easily research it. He's got a lot of money in the bank at the moment. We can see his gateway count has increased to 6. He's also getting out Blink, as well as the +2 armor. So very nice upgrades happening from him, especially off of only 2 bases at the moment. We do see Archons being made. They're a great support unit for this style, especially when you have the Immortals already do a lot of DPS. This Immortal, look at the 10 kills. Very nice job for this Immortal. So now looking around here, we've got a lot of probes happening. Let's look at the income. It is showing to be in favor of Mellodist for a little bit. Probably because of the mules, otherwise it's just going to be even with the workers that are there. Also, we see a small push happening from Sync. He should try and get the +2 armor for this push. It'll help him out a lot. Mellodist, especially because Mellodist has no upgrades. He does not have any upgrades yet, but a Ghost is in the mix right now. He doesn't have enough for an EMP quite yet, but it can snipe. You have a drop down here happening at the 3rd of Sync, though. Feedback on a medevac. Should we see there we go, coming in. There's no Stalkers, though. Does he have Blink yet? No, it's not even going to matter. But there are some Stalkers that go in just trying to hold this down. But this is fine. Really, in all honesty, Sync doesn't want to push anyway. He wants to get his armor upgrade out. 3rd base is getting closer and closer to being done. Mellodist has finished his. He needs to get that into a Orbital Command and get some SCVs down there. Especially because he's almost manned out of his main. A lot of Marauders are here. We see Marine count very, very large. 2 Ghosts are here, both with an EMP at minimum. And it looks like this Marauder just killed off some kind of unit. Might have been a Stalker. Judging by the damage that it took and the and everything else. But now the +2 armor is done. +2 armor is there. Those Zealots are very, very hardy against those Marines, even with everything else happening. And now looks like Mellod's going to go ahead and scan. Wait, he sees the Observer went into the scan. That's not good. So now Sync is going to need to get some more Observers out to get that information he wants to scout with. We're going to see him moving in, and there's some big EMPs, big EMPs, but the thing is, this force is very, very Zealot heavy, and you can see them wrecking. They're just going to stay alive against this army. Really, Mellodist is taking a lot of damage, but look at this count of medevacs. It is massive. Very, very large. More forces come down. But be careful not to over-force field, though. The forces are making those Zealots not able to do as much as he would like. You can see more of them were hurt. And it looks like, Sync, you gotta blink forward. Blink forward if you're going to continue this attack to hit those Marauders. But it looks like a lot of damage was done. Mellodist forced to stem a lot. Some more Marauders are joining the force, but this put the battle so much in favor of Sync, because Sync just didn't lose units. Look at the units lost tab. Yep, it is going to show so much favor for Sync because those Zealots just won't die when they have those upgrades. The +2 armor is so powerful. Okay, let's do the math for you. We have 3 armor. That's -3 from the Marines. We have the Sentry's Guard and Shield. That's -2. That's -5. Marines, if you look at their damage, they do 6. They literally do a single hit point of damage to Zealot under Guard and Shield with the upgrades the way they are. But this drop is going to be very, very important into attacking Sync. Sync is getting a 4th base right now. He's really approaching max, but the macro of Mellodist is incredibly impressive as he's really getting up there in the food count, even with all these losses. 169 food for him compared to the 187 of Sync. But we have Sync army in the middle of the map. We have those Stalkers being fancy down there. But this drop is going to happen down here. It's going to hit the pylon instantaneously. But if you look at the Warpins, there's not enough Warpins to really deal with this. We see the Colossus coming up, but it's pure Marine. So this Colossus is going to be just fine to deal with this. We're going to see those Marines die. Now you even get to... Oh, they do get to kill the High Templar. That's always nice. But we've seen one Stalker. I was warping 1 Stalker on this so you can kill it. That'd be very, very appreciated. But look at all of those probes that are just not doing anything. Colossus is there. And it looks like Mellodist will actually save that medevac. But the Colossus count is really up there. With the armor upgrades for the Zealots, it's going to be huge. All of these Ghosts are going to come in here. There is the blink back. We see all the Zealots attacking. Mellodist still has no upgrades. We have Archons in the mix. 5 Colossi are out. Oh my god, he's going to melt this army for Mellodist. There's the blink forward, targeting down the medevacs, even some great units now, but these guys are going to fall. Sync can continue blinking forward if he wants to, and he actually will. The Colossi are all back, though. 5 Colossi is a huge count. How many robos does he actually have? We see 2 robos out. It's helping so much with this push, and oh, this is so much DPS. There are Vikings in desperation being produced by Mellodist, but there's so little he can do. You can see just the wreckage, the splash damage, everything happening, just the upgrades with the +1/+2. This is going to be devastating. We watch as the Stalkers are going to get killed before they even do any. I mean, the Vikings get killed by the Stalkers before the Vikings can accomplish anything, and GG is called. Sync's to move on. Great best of 3.